What's up guys, Kitty here. Today I'm gonna bring you another Galactus video. No matter how many times they nerf Galactus, no matter how many times they nerf ALIOTH, we're still gonna keep playing, we're gonna keep growing, and we're gonna rack some people and bully them and take their cubes forcibly. But before we get into today's content, don't forget to sub for free and stay tuned for more awesome Alpha Snap, and slap that left button so hard, just like your parents used to slap you when you were a child. And just like Galactus grabs you and steal your cubes. Okay, Galactus has received like 1,000 nerfs by now, and now it's a 6-5, and you gotta be winning the location to destroy all other locations. Yeah, there are so many limitations to it, and well, let's see how we make him work. Today we're gonna put him into a Nimrod deck alongside ALIOTH. So even if the environment is not good enough for Galactus to take place, then you can go for Nimrod and destroy it a few times, and then win in that way. Okay, let me talk about the dream combo. Yep, we go for Electro turn 3, Hobgoblin turn 4, and then Galactus into the Hobgoblin location, bam, kill off everything, and then on turn 6 you proceed to go for an ALIOTH and wipe everything out. Yeah, that is pretty much a sure win, because ALIOTH is like that. It is a bully. So, well, if you don't draw into those cards though, don't worry, because there are a lot of alternatives. But if you don't got Electro, you can go for turn 3 Wave, turn 4 Galactus, and then proceed with stuff like, you know, Hobgoblin into ALIOTH. That's still a really nice play line. But in the early game, I'm gonna say, if you got Nebula, try to put her in a location that you know you're not gonna go for Galactus. But sometimes, even if I got stuff like Nebula, I will keep myself from playing it because it might mess up my Galactus play. And if you play your Nebula already, then it's very easy for your opponents to predict your Galactus placement and just crush you. So sometimes if you hold these early game cards like Nebula, Wolverine, I would say, if you're not too sure, just hold off on playing them. But of course, there is the turn 4 play. If you don't draw your Electro, on turn 4 you can go for Wave into Forge, and then on turn 5 you can play Galactus. Then it's going to be buffed and it's gonna get 7 power instead of 5. So that is gonna throw your opponents off guard. They think, okay, I'm just gonna play 5 power into this location and I'm fine. But nope, they have to play 7 power instead. So there we go. These are the main combos, and of course that's the final one with Nimrod into a Destroyer. Now Destroyer is especially good. Let's say if you put down your Electro already, then on turn 5 you can destroy that annoying Electro, and then on the final turn you can play multiple cards. And that is one more way you can win with this deck. Destroyer is so good, do not sleep on this card. Now without further ado, let's jump right into some games and see how we crush people with Galactus, ALIOTH, and Nimrod. Forge multiple man, that's not looking very good for us, but we got ourselves the Electro, so let's pop him. It's good that Crimson Cosmos is on the left side, so it's a prime location to go for Galactus. Because you know what, these move decks, they really need to move stuff around, and their main cards are very low cost, like Human Torch, Multiple Man. If they cannot play them there, then it's very easy for me to win against them. But with that said, I really need to draw my Galactus. If I don't top deck it next turn, then I just don't know. Okay, White Queen. I don't like that at all. It's got a lot of power and it knows, it's obtained the information that I don't got my Galactus. He copied my Nimrod, but that's not it. I just got myself the Galactus top deck. I totally want to snap here, Oh, I'm not bold enough. Come on, be brave, dude. Go for it. I mean, you're playing a Galactus deck. You may well just go for the bold play and wreck your opponent. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, that is not enough, actually. So Galactus pops off, destroying planets. There we go. No more locations for you. It's just you and me in Crimson Cosmos. Okay, what's their best play? I think in that deck, there are not a lot of very high-power cards. The strongest card might be Heimdall. Or, okay, if they run America Chavez, it's Chavez, so that's 9 power. I mean, my hand is terrible, and I only got this Nimrod. So I got 11 power. If they got Chavez, they can tie it. But I'm gonna bluff here and go like, okay, I'm winning. I got ALIOTH, so what can you do? And there we go. I'm pretty sure they were going to retreat anyways because, yeah, as I said, there's not much power on their side. But on our side, it may be really crazy. Okay, even if I play anything like Galactus, if I got Knull, if I got Death, then it's still a very easy victory for me. So I know if it's a tie with the Chavez, then I don't win any cubes. So this is my play. I bluffed and I got 1 cube out of it. And I'm pretty happy about it. Now let's move on to the next victim. 1、2、3，開。Okay, with locations like Sanctum Sanctorum, which I hate the most, because you cannot play cards there, then it's sometimes difficult to get your Galactus to pop off. So, you gotta think about different ways where you can win games. But well, they discarded their own Hela, so I guess it's time for us to snap. Okay, usually that's gonna be the case, but this time is a little weird because, as I mentioned, it's hard to go for Galactus. I mean, I can definitely go Wolverine Forge. Because you know what? Eye of Science is actually great with Electro. You just play it there, you get the +1 energy, but without the disadvantage of only playing a card per turn. Yeah, you can see at this point I was still thinking, okay, maybe I can get the Galactus to pop off. But nope, that's clearly not the case. So, Galactus is not happening. That is why I'm just gonna put down my Nebula and then go for Destroyer next turn. I snap here because I was quite confident the buffed Nimrod is going to either win me the game or scare them away next turn. So, the Lockjaw actually gets rid of Giganto, but it's actually alright. Okay, I'm just gonna go Destroyer, so I'll definitely win the right side. If they cannot get anything into Sanctum Sanctorum, they are done. Yep, you're done so. That Magneto is not gonna be enough, because Nimrod Forge into a Destroyer is just too crazy to be true. See that? Sanctum Sanctorum, what? Yeah, Sanctum Sanctorum is one of the worst locations for Galactus, but if you got Nimrod in the deck, then you can save yourself from that. And yeah, when you cannot Galactus, you gotta assess the situation and develop in your mind whether you should play on with different ways like Nimrod, Destroyer, or maybe you gotta retreat. So you gotta have that in your mind. And now, let's move on to our next victim. Okay, the peak is actually not a very friendly location for this deck. I mean, for Galactus, it's a little bit good, but for Hobgoblin and Green Goblin, come on. A 0-5 that's gonna go to your opponent's side. And also a 0-3. Seriously. Oh. And yep, they go for the 3 energy Prof X on turn 3. Come on. He's just wrecking our whole world. But oh well, I'm gonna play this. Let's go for the Gambit, go for the turn 4 Galactus, and see what's gonna happen. I mean, the good part is I got 6 power instead of 5. So there we go. That cracked me up. But the thing is, Galactus actually goes off. And there's nothing they can do about it now. Sad part is, it's not turn 6 yet. So I gotta try and win initiative. Yeah, if they got something with really high power, I don't know how crazy the peak is for them. Oops, oops, oops. This isn't good at all. Okay, so they don't... Okay, that's good. Because I know they got a Shang-Chi, which does not threaten me. And I still win in initiative. There we go. At least 4 cubes won, maybe even 8 cubes if they proceed. So, okay, they did, and ALIOTH just crushed them hard. So GG, well played. This is how you get 8 cubes from your opponent, because ALIOTH is such a huge bully. And of course, if you can get Galactus down early, there's not much they can do about it. Yeah, 8 cubes. That is just so yummy. I mean, if your opponents don't believe in fate, and they just have to challenge you whether you got alive or not, then they're gonna lose a ton more cubes than usual. But make sure you snap before you go Galactus. If you are pretty sure that you can get it off, then it's gonna yield you a ton of profit. Now let's move on to our next victim. Okay, collapsed mine, but sadly we don't got depth in this particular deck. Don't worry though. The thing that we gotta worry about is we don't got Galactus yet. So if I go wave, I don't know what else to do. Okay, they got the Maximus, and we can actually go Electro and Galactus next turn, I guess. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not sure if Galactus is the best play here, because they're already snapping. They think, oh yeah, this guy is definitely playing Galactus. So, this is gonna be the time where I make a decision. Should I go crazy and go Galactus mid or what? But that is just way, way, way too obvious. Oh, they got leeched, that's why. Okay. Alright, Destroyer is pretty much gonna win us the right side, right? If they don't got Shang-Chi. Let's hope they don't got it. So I can go forge into some small cards, right? Yeah, that leech is definitely annoying. Well, I guess this is what I can do. Like, this might be my best play. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So what's their final play gonna be? Okay, that Loki is not enough to get them the victory. And that, ladies and gents, is how you win when you know you cannot go for Galactus. That's why Destroyer is just so great in this deck, simply because it's got a lot of power. And if you can play Nimrod before him, then you can win it in one of the earlier games. So there we go, guys. This is how you play your Galactus deck and crush your opponents. even if Galactus has been nerfed 1,000 times and ALIOTH has been nerfed once, still, they're gonna be really good when comboed together. And don't forget to use your other cards when Galactus cannot be played. Go for Nimrod, Destroyer, and then you'll be just fine. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, don't forget to sub for free and stay tuned for more awesome Marvel stuff content. And slap that like button so hard, just like a parents used to slap you when you were a naughty kid. Now have a great day, everybody. And peace out.